Here we go again.
I love you, bitch.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year. I know I already made a video this year, but Happy New Year for those of you that did not watch it. Today's video is going to be a continuation of my series of roasting different multi-level marketing companies, or MLMs as I'm going to refer to them for the rest of the video. I am not trying to become an anti-MLM YouTuber by any means. There are so many great ones. I'll have some of my favorite ones linked down below. I just feel like with some of the companies, there is kind of like a lack of people talking about it from a standpoint of someone who has lost weight and has lost like a considerable amount of weight, like I have. And so I want to talk about the ones that primarily focus on like health and nutrition, or try to. Young Living, you're next. So I just want to shed my opinion on these certain companies that I personally think are really harmful to the health and wellness industry, and are also just peak examples of how terrible the health and wellness industry has gotten and how money hungry the health and wellness industry has gotten. And that's not just in MLMs, but MLMs are a big factor. The reason that they are such a big factor in this industry is because they specifically target people who are trying to lose weight, just trying to get healthier, trying to bulk up for whatever reason, single moms, new moms there, and it's primarily women that they target. It's really sick. And so that's why I say that they're such a big part of the health and wellness industry right now. I personally, today we're talking about Arbonne. I should put that out there. We are talking about Arbonne, which is probably one of the most well-known MLMs today, and I think it's also one of the oldest ones that's still around today as well. Before I start going into Arbonne, I just want to talk about what a multi-level marketing company is first, for those of you that don't know. Multi-level marketing, MLM, also called pyramid selling, network marketing, and referral marketing, is a controversial marketing strategy for the sale of non-salaried, I apologize. For the sale of products or services where the revenue of the MLM company is derived from a non-salaried workforce selling the company's products and services, while the earnings of the participants are derived from a pyramid-shaped or binary compensation commission system. They're basically legal pyramid schemes, and the only reason they're still legal is because they have product, and traditional pyramid schemes do not have product. And the FTC also reports that 96% of people make no money in MLMs, and 98% of people actually lose money in MLMs. And it's because you have to pay money to join the MLM, and typically you have to pay money for products too, even though they're like, oh no, you don't have to hold an inventory. You should. You shouldn't sell products that you haven't used. So basically the only people making money are the people at the top, and the CEOs and the people at the top who started early on, who got in early. If you join an MLM now, your chances are slim to none to actually be successful. So that's what an MLM is. Now I'm going to jump into Arbonne. Yay. So the best way I can describe Arbonne, they are a health and wellness company, and they also do vegan, and they also do makeup and skincare too. But I do know that they sell other products than that, and it's just gotten kind of absurd, because their catalog is just so cluttered with stuff that it's kind of just gotten to the point of what are they? But their big claim to fame is they're vegan and cruelty free and blah blah blah, which if that's true, I'm not 100% sure, because greenwashing is a huge problem, especially in the health and wellness and beauty industry. There's a bunch of videos on greenwashing. Go check them out. It's fascinating. But yeah, that's what they are. They were founded in 1980 by a Norwegian entrepreneur called Petter Mork. I apologize to any of my Norwegian subscribers. He felt that the products on the market should be more natural and botanic, so he started this. But also, in his own words, he just wanted to leave a legacy. So it's kind of gotten to the question of, did you actually want to make this difference, or did you want to just get rich and leave a legacy? Because he was a part of another direct selling company before he started Arbonne, so I'm sure he saw the financial benefits of starting a legal pyramid scheme. It was founded in Orem, Utah, and Utah is the mecca for MLMs, and that's a whole other conversation, because a lot of people in MLMs are extremely religious. And I believe LuLaRoe is another one that is really rooted in Mormonism. And so that's a whole other conversation that I would be very interested in making a video on. But yeah, so it started in Utah, which is not surprising. And they have had 2 notable lawsuits that I could find. One was for not hiring an employee due to a disability, which bullshit to that. And secondly, there was also a lawsuit filed claiming it to be an illegal pyramid scheme. Which I feel like the first red flag of any company is if you have lawsuits claiming that you are a pyramid scheme. If you have to explain why your business is not a pyramid scheme, it's probably a pyramid scheme. If I had to justify why MaidStation was not a pyramid scheme, I feel like I would be in some deep shit, Additionally, more recently, which this was just a pile of dog shit, in April 2020, Arbonne received a warning letter. I'm reading from my notes, I'm sorry. Arbonne received a warning letter from the U.S. Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, in response to illegal health claims regarding COVID. People were saying their shit could cure COVID, could help cure COVID, which is the most ludicrous thing and disgusting thing. The fact that a lot of these MLMs are trying to use the pandemic to get money is gross. And then they also came after them for false and misleading income claims made by their distributors. So a lot of people will be like, I make a 10-figure income. That's over-exaggerating, but also not. When they're not, they lie a lot. Because I'm about to get into the compensation plan. Perfect segue, Megan. Good job. Arbonne's 2020 income disclosure statement hasn't been released yet. All these companies are required to release an income disclosure statement saying the average that their distributors made in that previous year. I couldn't find the 2021. I might not have just been looking in the right spot, so I'm going from the 2019 one. First of all, it costs $49 to join Arbonne, which I was surprised that that's all it costs. I know you have to buy all the products because I don't think that comes with any products. So it's going to be a lot more expensive than that. But yeah, the initial cost is $49. 19, the average independent consultant for Arbonne made an average $830 in 1 year, which doesn't sound bad. Hold on. And 88% of consultants never made commission at all. It says the finance guy is a really great resource for breaking down these income disclosure statements because the companies purposefully make them confusing so you don't know how to read them because they're so terrible. The finance guy says, looking at the 2019 earnings table, we see that 66% of Arbonne consultants are at the entry-level independent consultant rank. Even though earning a commission probably puts them in the top 12% of all Arbonne consultants, they only earn an average of $830 for the year. That's less than $16 per week. So $830, it sounds like, oh, that's not bad. It's better than nothing. First of all, $16 a week. I make more than that an hour at my full-time job. And these girls, because it's primarily girls, put more, I can guarantee you they put more work hourly into these MLMs than I do in my full-time job where my income is guaranteed. It's sad, really. But then this $830 does not take into account taxes, I don't believe, because they are, I think they're 1099 independent contractors, so like what I am for YouTube now. And it also doesn't take into account all of the fucking stock that they buy, like the products that they buy. And I follow so many like anti-MLM Instagram accounts and stuff, and they post Instagram stories from these distributors that are showing like all the new product that they bought, and like Arbonne's prices are insane. I'm about to get into that. They are insane, and these women buy it almost in bulk, and like so it's not even taking into consideration the amount that they spend on product or anything like that either. So that's why the statistic is that 98% of people lose money in MLMs, because they just spend so much money on product. The big thing with MLMs is that the distributors and the sellers are also the customers, and that's where the majority of the company as a whole, like their money comes from. And it's really sad. So like I said, Arbonne products, they sell like so many things. But I am only here to focus on the like nutrition products, because I feel like that's where I have room to speak. I'm trying to come at these from like a weight loss nutrition perspective. Not that I am an expert, but I have lost 115 pounds. So if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Megan. I had weight loss surgery in 2018 and have lost and pretty much maintained a 115 pound weight loss. So that's where I'm coming at with these videos. So from the consultants that I have seen, the most popular nutrition products that I've seen them try and sell are their protein mixes, like their protein powders, Fizz Sticks, and then their 30 Days to Healthy Living program. And so those are the main ones I'm going to cover right now, because in MLM, I'm going to start this off, I'm going to preface it by saying MLM products are notoriously overpriced, because they have to find a way to compensate the distributors with the money that they actually do make, like the 82 cents that they do make per check. So they have to overprice they have to jack up the prices of their products to cover that cost. So I'm just going to preface it with that. So very similar to Beachbody, they offer protein powders. Their protein powders are vegan and cruelty-free, so I believe it's pea protein that they're made out of. The thing is here is a bag of their chocolate protein powder, just normal chocolate protein powder, retails for $77. It's $61.60 if you are a preferred client, which I believe costs about $29 a month, and you get other benefits, but really it's not even a deal because like everything's just so severely overpriced in the first place. Package of a 30-day supply, so 30 servings of a protein powder from Arbonne, is $77 just for the average person to go buy. And like I said, they are vegan protein powders, and so from my experience with protein powders, I would probably not want to try this one, because vegan protein powders are notoriously disgusting unless it's a really good protein brand making them. And so I'm just skeptical of that. There's no fact in that. I just immediately, like, I would want to buy a protein powder from a brand that specializes in protein if it's vegan, because vegan protein powder is really hard to do correctly in terms of taste. So I went and I looked on GNC's website, just did quick search, vegan protein powder, and I found Isopure's protein powder, or vegan protein powder, which I love Isopure protein. It's great, just for a supplement. Their tasteless protein powder actually doesn't taste like anything. Fun fact. So you can get 20 servings of Isopure's protein powder from GNC for $24.99. And while it is not a 30-day supply, it has 20 servings in it. To get the 10 more servings, to get to 30 servings from Arbonne, you have to pay roughly $50 more, which is absolutely insane to me. It's bonkers. And I can promise you, I haven't tried Arbonne's protein powder, but I would trust Isopure's vegan protein powder more than Arbonne's in terms of how good it actually tastes. And I should also note that the protein Per serving between Arbonne's and Isopure is the same. They both contain 20 grams of protein, but Isopure's is actually 60 calories less at 110 calories per serving, whereas Arbonne's is 170. Not that 60 calories is that big of a deal. I'm just trying to prove my point that there are far better, more cost-effective alternatives out there. Moving on to the Fizz Sticks. These are basically just amped up Crystal Light. And I'm not trying to this whole video is me throwing shade. So yes, I am trying to throw shade, but it's amped up Crystal Light, guys. Like, I don't know what else. It's amped up Crystal Light with like a little more caffeine than Crystal Light offers. They're literally just like little things that you mix into water and it makes it taste not like water. I've seen it be claimed that it's like a good natural substitute to get caffeine. And I've also seen it claimed that it has more caffeine than just a normal cup of coffee does. But I've seen that just kind of floating around. With MLMs, there's a lot of different claims just floating around amongst all of the distributors. And it's very confusing because the company doesn't really regulate it, hence Arbonne's FTC debacle with the COVID curing claims. So one Fizz Stick, and that's one serving, has 55 grams of caffeine in it. A standard cup of black coffee contains 95 milligrams, and a standard cup of green tea, if coffee is not your thing, has 27 milligrams, and a standard cup of Earl Grey tea, which is very highly caffeinated, has 50 milligrams. So there's that for you. And 30 Fizz Sticks, so 30 servings, is $55. I did not know these were that expensive, and I know some people who sell Arbonne, and they're like talking about all the Fizz Sticks they're buying, and they buy like 3 boxes. Granted, it is less expensive for the distributors to buy them. I think it drops the price to maybe like $40. Don't quote me on that. But like even that's $120. $120 for fucking powder. Sorry. I could not believe it when I saw that's how much they actually cost. So your friend Megan here just did some other searching and got some prices of some other caffeine alternatives that you could use instead of Arbonne Fizz. And 20 servings of Tazo green tea, the good kind of tea, in my opinion. I like Tazo tea. So 20 servings, 20 bags of Tazo tea will run you $3.29 at Target. The same with their Earl Grey tea. It costs the same amount for 20 bags of tea, $3.29. So if you still wanted to get that 30-day serving like Arbonne offers, you could get 2 bags of tea for like $6.60. Not $55. And then a 12-ounce bag of Starbucks coffee. I did the Veranda blend because I like their blonde roast. Costs $5.99 at Target, and that makes roughly 34 cups of coffee. So, yeah. And I should also point out, I know Arbonne claims that it's like vegan and cruelty-free and stuff, but like coffee and tea are literally just leaf and like bean water. And I would much rather drink that to get caffeine and energy than to drink some sort of like ambiguous kind of powder in my water. Just some food for thought. I have to take a drink of my coffee for the 30 days to healthy living thing because it is terrifying. So the 30 days to healthy living, I had to do some digging on this because I knew it was problematic. I knew it's not good. And I knew it was not a good diet to follow by any means, but I had to go find some research. I had to go do some research and hear like qualified people talking about it. And so I found Brianna Jewell. She is a certified personal trainer, and she's currently in college to become a registered dietitian. But I do believe she is also a certified nutritionist right now. Charlotte Dickerson, she did an interview with an RD about this program because Charlotte was in Arbonne herself for a while. And Kat Benson, she is another registered dietitian that did a amazing breakdown of this program. So I will definitely link all of their stuff down below. This one, like I said, is the one that I really wanted to talk about because it's the one that the Arbonne consultants try and shill the most. And the reason I think they try and shill it the most is because it is the most expensive product, so their commission will be the most out of any of the other products that they sell. And like I said, I think it is arguably the most problematic program and product that Arbonne does sell. So I'm going to preface this by saying this retails for $314.70. I believe they're having a sale on it right now, but I also believe they are always having some sort of sale on it because it is claiming that it is a $656 value. So according to Arbonne, this is pulled straight from their website, the 30 Days to Healthy Living set, formerly the Arbonne Essentials ASVP, and program were designed to act as a reset to establishing healthy habits and a healthy lifestyle, so you can have more energy, manage weight, and feel fit. More than clean, vegan nutrition products and adaptable program, our Arbonne independent consultant community is full of healthy living enthusiasts who want to help you flourish on your journey. I hadn't read that until now. That's like, I don't know, I don't like the way that's worded. Anyways, I found the guide that kind of breaks down the program and gives you ideas, whatever. I found that, and I was alarmed. I was alarmed. In the kit, you receive gut health, digestion, and microbiome support. It's like a drink mix. You get Clean Tox herbal tea. We all know how I feel about detox teas here. You're just gonna shit a lot. You're gonna pee a lot and you're gonna shit a lot. That's all you're gonna do, and that's why it's like detoxing. You don't need to detox. Your liver does that for you. I don't know how, I went to art school, and it's just common knowledge that your fucking liver detoxes your body. You don't need this stuff. Anyways, besides the microbiome thing, you get 2 of the teas, and then you get 2 protein shake bags, and then you get 2 Energy Fizz Ginseng Fizz Stick boxes, and then you get to pick 2 out of these 3 options, which are the Clean Tox Gentle Cleanse, Be Well Super Good Greens, which is like a super green, like a greens mixture, and then you can also choose a Gut Health Prebiotic Fiber, which is like another drink mix. And the guide shows you, of course, just more products that you can buy to enhance your 30 Days to Healthy Living experience. Okay, apologies, my battery died, so if the angle's like different, that's why. But I was talking about the 30 Days to Healthy Living and the products that it comes with, and then the products that it recommends you buy to enhance your experience. And I'm not even going to go into like the prices of all these things because they're fucking ridiculous. But I will say, I'm looking at it here. The additional products that it recommends you buy, 2 of them are edible things. 2 of them are like food-ish things. You have the Feel Fit Chews, which are just supposed to be your sweet on-the-go snack. So they're like fruit snacks. Feel Fit Pea Protein Snack Bars. Pea protein just gives me war flashbacks, guys. Like, I'm sorry. So literally the only food items it recommends you buy to enhance your 30 Days to Healthy Living are some fruit snacks and some protein bars. The rest of them are vitamins, an appetite control supplement, which is just so healthy, and that's exactly what I need to lead a healthy lifestyle. Mind Health Focus Super Powder, Skin Elixir Collagen Support. I think these are pre-workout stuff. Omega-3 supplements, antioxidant shot. Just like supplements and powders. So, yeah. So the actual guide, so the kit, doesn't lay out a suggested meal plan for you. I'm assuming that's something that you would talk to your independent consultant about, which I will get to that a little bit later. But it does give some, recipe examples, and literally all of the recipe examples are shakes. They're smoothies and smoothie bowls. There is no solid food recommendations in this thing that I found. Maybe I missed it, I don't know, but I spent some time reading it and I could not find it. I found a cheat sheet like on Pinterest, and I don't know if it's actually supported by Arbonne. I'm assuming it was made by an Arbonne consultant. I found a cheat sheet. It kind of lays out a day of eating and some ideas. And so I'm just going to go over that. I'll have it linked down below too for you guys to check out, because I'm going to like leave some of the details out, but nothing pertinent. So it says step 1, eliminate allergenic and toxic ingredients. And it says wheat and gluten, dairy, sugar, alcohol, coffee, soy, and artificial sweeteners, flavors, or colors. Now, if you are actually allergic to any of these things, be my guest. Eliminate them from your diet, please. I don't want you to be miserable because you decide to eat bread. But like, just the idea of finding anything toxic is extremely, extremely dangerous thinking to me. I am, drinking coffee. And I can tell you right now, even before my surgery, when I was losing weight to have my surgery, I ate all of these things. I didn't drink a lot. I will say that. I did not drink a lot. But that was just a personal choice. But I ate all of them and drank all of them. And I still lost 40 pounds before I had surgery. So, and even after surgery, once I could start consuming like a normal person, once I could start eating stuff like a normal person, I ate all of this stuff and I lost 100 pounds. So like, this is not necessary at all. If anything, it's going to promote or catapult eating disorders. I'm going to get into that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyways, so the step 2 of this cheat sheet says to replace 2 meals a day with a healthy shake. And it lays out a plan for you. It says 8 a.m. shake. Have a snack, either a low glycemic snack and or a fizz stick. 12 p.m. shake. Snack, same thing, low glycemic snack and or a fizz stick. And then 6 p.m. a lean and green meal, which is, I should add, is the only solid food it recommends you eat. And it follows very similar guidelines, like if any of you have ever been to like a nutritionist or something and they give you the plate. You know the plate I'm talking about. That's like protein, carbs, vegetables. It follows that similar guideline. But yeah, that's the only solid food you should eat for the day, so that's great. And then it suggests that after the 30 days, this is actually from the Arbonne guide, after the 30 days, you can work with your independent consultant to help introduce foods back into your diet. So they're kind of treating it as like an elimination diet of sorts, but like Kat Benson does a really good job of explaining why this is not a proper elimination diet. Like, let's say if you're trying to find if you are allergic to a certain food group or something, this is not the way you would do it. This is extremely unhealthy. Kat does a great job of explaining that, so go check out her video below. She put a lot of work into it, I can tell. Yeah. So I feel like my qualms with this program really don't have to be explained here. I think it is extremely unrealistic. I think it is extremely restrictive, and I feel like it's the same with Beachbody in that, one, it kind of sets a time limit on things, so I feel like it makes people feel like, oh, I just have to do this for 30 days, and then after I can go back to how I was eating before. So you're just gonna put all the weight on that you lost. And that's probably going to happen even if you don't do that. Like, even if you do maintain these healthy habits and you say, go back to start eating food again. I have nothing against a smoothie. I have nothing against a shake. But like, eating like 2 shakes a day and then a real meal, like if you do that for 30 days and then you go back to even just healthy eating, but you're eating solid foods, you're most likely going to put on weight. Like, that's just how it's going to happen. And I feel like what that's going to do to somebody's mind after dropping $300 on this box of nonsense to try and lose weight is just not going to be good. You know, I think it just really promotes an unhealthy way of eating. And I have read accounts of people that said it propelled them into an eating disorder, whether that be anorexia or orthorexia. I find the idea of orthorexia really, really fascinating. And it's something I'd like to look into more and possibly do a video on, because I think it's something that people in like weight loss spheres really are in danger of developing. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But I feel I have read a lot of accounts and seen a lot of accounts in YouTube videos of people saying this brought their eating disorder back, or like they gained the weight back that they lost because they didn't lose it sustainably. And I've gone through this. I ate like this, not to this extreme, but I made major cuts cold turkey. I made major cuts just like out of the blue to lose 10 pounds and to get below 200 pounds like last year. And I did not do it sustainably, and I just put it right back on. And I was eating normal foods at that point. So I can't even imagine the weight you'd lose doing this and then the weight you would gain if you did not continue doing this. And I feel like you're also like the nutrition, I feel like you're just really malnourished and you're not getting enough nutrients. And that's just me. I am not a dietitian, but I have done a lot of research on nutrition and eating and all that kind of stuff just through losing weight, and this is not it. I can tell you right now, the price alone shows me this is not it. So I was talking about the independent consultants and how it says that you should talk to your independent consultant about how to reintroduce foods into your diet after doing the 30 days to healthy living. And much like Beachbody, this is my main qualm with Arbonne. You do not need to have any kind of qualifications to join Arbonne. You just have to pay the money. That's it. You do not need to be a registered dietitian. You do not need to be a certified nutritionist. Being a certified nutritionist is also very hinky, but I feel like these kinds of things are the things that like a dietitian should be helping you with, not just some random person who bought a starter kit and decided to start selling the products. That is my main qualm with all of these things, is that literally nobody in these programs has to have any kind of qualifications, and the danger in that is terrifying to me. I'm scared to make like what I eat in a day videos because I don't want it to come across like I'm giving like diet advice. Like I don't want to do that. I'm going to because people are asking for it, but I need it to be abundantly clear that like I am not giving nutrition advice, and none of the people that sell Arbonne are qualified. I mean, I'm sure there are some like delusional dietitians in Arbonne, but like a good percentage of the people in Arbonne have zero qualifications to be giving nutrition advice of any kind. They're just trying to shill you their products so they make money off of you, and that's the most disgusting part to me. And also, just the prices of everything in Arbonne disgust me. Like I talked about in my fitness influencer video, there is like this huge just like mindset of people who like want to get healthier and want to lose weight that you have to spend, like you have to drop money to lose weight. And the fact is you don't. Like, did I kind of do that by getting surgery? Yes. But like it is 1000% not necessary to do that. I shop at Kroger and I buy shit that is processed and whatever. I eat pot stickers for lunch like almost every day because they help me stay within my macronutrients and my calories. And like you don't need to spend so much money on food to lose weight. And I genuinely think from my personal experience that you will have far, far more success just making sustainable small changes to your diet over time and losing weight than you will have by dropping the money that these Arbonne products cost. The cost of Arbonne is insane. Like even in terms of supplements, go to GNC and get protein powder. Go to Target and get protein powder. Like, you can get vegan protein powder there too. Like, it's not, you don't need this. You do not need this. So, like, the lack of qualifications needed and the insane price that they charge to vulnerable people just wanting to get healthy and wanting to lose weight is absolutely disgusting to me. And that's why I'm making this video, because Arbonne is a big offender in MLMs in terms of health and wellness. I think even more so than Beachbody sometimes, because at least Beachbody workout regimens and stuff aren't that drastically overpriced when you compare it to like a gym membership. You can still find them for free on YouTube though, so please don't pay for them. But yeah, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point, and I just, Arbonne pisses me off. I know some people who sell Arbonne, and I cannot stand it because I have lost the weight. I have done the thing. I have flipped my blood work completely from being super unhealthy to being normal without all of this shit. And so it's just not necessary, but the way that they talk about it, it seems like it is the only way. And they talk about it like that because they're just trying to make money off of you. And that is the gross part. So stay away from Arbonne, please. So that's all I have to say for this video. Thank you for staying here. I really, really appreciate it. If you liked this video, I have another one on Beachbody, and I'm going to be continuing making these over the course of whatever. My next one is going to be on Young Living because I personally think Young Living is the most dangerous MLM out there. Full, like, no question. I think Young Living is the most dangerous MLM out there. And I'll get into that in my next video. Not in my next video, but in my next MLM video. And then Herbalife is also on the chopping block, so stay tuned for those. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, leave a comment letting me know your thoughts. I love having conversations with all of you in the comments. If you want more of me, all of my links will be down below. Links to my Etsy store because I am a real business owner. I have paperwork to show it. My Etsy store, my Discord, my Patreon, everything will be down there. Come say hi. I love talking to all of you so much. And yeah, I'll talk to you in the next one. Stay kind to yourself and stay calm. I know the world is really weird right now, but yeah, stay kind to yourself. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.